Hello guys, good morning. Today we are going to talk about useEffect. So let's start with the simple program. So I'm creating one component. Usually how do we create? Export, default and function, name of the function, component, learn, hook, hooks and followed with braces. We have to implicitly given the return statement and using JSX. Okay, my component. Okay, let's see. Okay, this component is displaying here. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about useEffect. For useEffect, first of all we need to import the library like this. Import useEffect from React library. Okay, let us see some counter application, simple counter application. For that we need a constant on data, set data, called a use state. Using use state we are using some value. Okay, for that we need to declare use state here. Okay, okay, now inside that my component I'm trying to get the default data. So we are added in the use state, right? So let us see the data is coming. Yes, I'm giving the value as 0, so you are able to see the value is 0 here. Okay, now I'm trying to add one button. Okay, button type equal to button. Okay, on click and click we are trying to do set data plus 1. Okay, that means it's increment. Okay, likewise I'm trying to add one decrement. Okay, let's see whether we can able to increment or decrement. For I will add it one BR tag for break. Okay, we're able to see, right? Now I am pressing increment, it is getting incremented. Okay, likewise I'm doing decrement, it is decremented. Okay, so let's talk about useEffect. So what is useEffect? To handling the side effects in the React component, we are going for useEffect method. Okay, the main purpose of the useEffect is to handling the side effects. So how do you handle the side? How do you handle the side effect? We need to initialize the side effect code. So how do you do that? Let us see. Okay, so we are using useEffect, right? So useEffect is a hook, correct? React hook. Okay, this is the syntax. useEffect method. Inside the method you have some parenthesis and we have some body block. Okay, this is the default syntax for the useEffect. Okay, this is nothing but dependency array. Okay, this is the default syntax. Okay, now what I am trying to do in this useEffect method. Okay, so whatever you are giving inside this block, that is executed once on component mount. That is the default one. So if you are adding any useEffect method, even though if it is any component is either changing or not changing, right? Once the component gets mounts, it has to call once. Okay, so let us see inside the useEffect method we have we are whatever we are passing, that will run first. Okay, the data loads. I'm trying to pass console.log. My count. I'm passing the count here data. Okay, see, let me go here. Okay, I'm going to open inspect element. So if you see here in the console, right, I will clear everything. Okay, so let me refresh the page again. See, you are seeing my count is 0. Okay, my count is 0. I'm not even clicked any button. I'm not did any triggering any event, any triggering any button. Okay, on page load itself, by default, if you are using the useEffect, right, so it is once the component is mount, it will be rendered once. So here the component is mounted, so it is showing count is 0. Okay, now when I'm clicking, I'm trying to click increment. So if I'm clicking the increment, the value is getting incremented, but the data is not updated here. Correct? That means the side effect we need to handle during on click. Okay, so see here we are adding the data, right? Data only we are changing. Now we are trying to add this data, right? Data as an attribute. Okay, dependency array. In the dependency array, I'm having some dependency with the data, right? Data increment or data decrement. So we need to include that data here. Okay, the concept is if you are passing any value inside the dependency array, it will execute only once. Okay, so I am reloading the page. Okay, so by default my component is mounted. Okay, that useEffect is triggered, so by default my count is 0 is coming here. Okay, now I'm going to change the increment, so now the value is getting updated in the side effect. Okay, even I'm getting 2 3 4 5, it is getting updated, so but it is coming only once. Correct? So that is the thing, useEffect method. So one more thing is there, and inside that useEffect method we have one more statement that is called optional return statement. Optional function return method. Okay, so here I am returning something. This is an optional. Okay, inside the block, whatever I am giving inside the block, it will be getting executed. Console.log I am clearing the side effect. Okay, so what is happening? Let me try to run here. I am refreshing the page. Okay, first my count is 0, it's loaded. Okay, once the component is mounted, the useEffect side effect is getting rendered, so it is coming, my count is 0. Okay, after that, this is the optional return method. Okay, optional return method, what does it here? It's execute once. Okay, it's so it what it actually do, right? Once if any changes or update are made, modified, right, based on the dependency array, if anything is updated, that return statement will kill that useEffect method. It will kill the useEffect method, and again whatever the latest data it is having, that current day state, it is getting the value and updated here. So the current value is my count is 0, right? We are not changing anything. Now I'm trying to click here once again on the increment button. So what is happening here? I am clearing the side effects. Okay, so previous useEffect is killed and they created a new one. My count is 1. So every time if you are doing, right, it will clear the thing. I am clearing the side effects, my count is. So this is important thing. While during some set timeout, if you want to clear the timeout, for clearing the things, we are using this optional return method. This useEffect is very important. Okay, 3 things. useEffect method comes without this dependency array. If it is come without this dependency, it will rendering continuously. If I am removing this thing, right, see, I will show you one more thing. useEffect method, which is having parameter with having body. If I am passing like this, okay, console.log, I am from useEffect. Okay, if I am clearing, if I am refreshing, every time that I am coming from side effect, even though it is okay. So the thing is, if you are not passing any dependency array, it will render multiple times. Okay, if you passing any dependency array, it will render only once. Okay, based on the changes, if any modification is done from your end based on that state, the every render will happen depending upon the state, updating the state. Okay, this is the use effect. It's a very important concept. I hope you are understand. Hope everyone are understand. Okay, let me do it once again. So initially is my count is 0. I am clearing the side effects. Okay, and when I am increment, side effects clearing that and giving the value. Again, if I am decrement, it will clearing the use effect first. After that, it will update it with the current value. So current value is 1. So it's previously it's clearing the side effects, and it will show the updated value. This is how we need to handle the use effect. Thanks for watching.